Welcome to the CARE10 data analysis program. In CARE, you are able to view and filter statistical data gathered from citations and crash reports. In this tutorial, you will learn the basics of the CARE frequency crosstab environment. Once CARE is installed onto your computer, you will find an icon that looks like a traffic light. Double-click the icon to open the program. A splash screen will be displayed as CARE loads the necessary files. The program will open to the CARE dashboard, displaying the frequency frames by default. We want to view the crosstab frequency environment, so we will need to close this window. To do this, click on the Close button in the top right corner. Next, we will need to click on the Dashboard button from the menu bar. From here, we will choose Frequency Crosstab. This will display the Frequency Crosstab dashboard. You will notice the top section contains a table and a column chart, much like we saw in the Frequency Frames dashboard. The bottom section is our crosstab chart. We are going to start off by applying an existing filter to this data. Let's go to the list of available filters and open the County folder. From here, we are going to select Montgomery County. Once we have selected our filter, you can see how it updates our data. Next, we want to change the data we view in our table and chart. Let's change it to day of the week. Now, let's select the data values for Wednesday. To do this, click in the column to the left of the subvariable you wish to choose. Okay, so now that we have Wednesday for Montgomery County's crash data selected, we're going to make a filter for this. That way, next time we want to view this data, all we need to do is apply our custom filter. To create the filter, click on the Filter button in the toolbar. This opens the Filter Editor window. All we need to do here is type in the name of our filter. Be sure the name describes the data it contains. I'm going to call this one Montgomery Wednesday. Now we need to click on Make this filter. Click OK to confirm your filter was generated. After we create our filter, CARE10 applies the filter and we see the changes in our data. Let's remove this filter and go back to our default settings. Click in the filter list and choose All Records. Let's create a filter using the crosstab chart. First thing we will need to do is change our row and column data. We want to change the row data to day of the week, so let's select that from the list. For the column data, we want time of day. Let's select it. Now that we have our crosstab chart set up, we're going to create a filter for a specific data set. We want to view data for noon on Wednesday in Montgomery County. Let's select the cell in our chart that represents that time frame. Okay, now let's select the Create Filter tool from the Crosstab toolbar and name our filter. Remember, we need to use a specific name so that we know what data this filter contains later on. After we create the filter is applied and we can view our results. Now we're looking at crash data for Montgomery County on Wednesday at noon. This concludes this tutorial. I hope you have learned some basics in working with the crosstab frequency dashboard. If you need further information regarding CARE or have any questions, please contact us at 1-866-349-CARE. or email us at care@cs.ua.edu. You can also follow us on Facebook and Twitter. Thank you for taking the time to view this tutorial.